empanadas. Here we go. And we are live. Welcome to the office, everybody. It is I, Yvette, and I am here to continue with our current case, let's say, with LAYTON Brothers Mystery Room, and it seems we have someone in the office already. Welcome, Res.
Hi, it's good to be here.
Glad to have you here. How's the date been treating you so far?
Good. I've had tea for the first time in a very long time.
Oh, what kind of tea?
It was like a vanilla berry tea with cinnamon sugar on top. And a whipped cream. It was very nice.
That does sound pretty delicious, if I do say so myself. As you probably guessed, I am a very big fan of tea, so I'm always curious to see what's other people's taste in tea.
Yeah, I'm trying to phase out coffee, so my teas are very sweet, hot, kind of savory.
Okay. Is that your favorite, or do you have any other preferences?
I haven't dipped my toe in many teas. There was one tea. I'm trying to remember. It was like it's like a French toast tea. And it kind of tasted like maple syrup.
Okay.
Which is good. It tasted pretty good.
That is good. Well, we do have plenty of tea here at my office, so if you desire any type of flavor or cup, feel free to let me know.
Well, I'll take you up on that.
Anyway, without further ado, in the last episode of LAYTON Brothers Mystery Room, well, we solved the first two cases, if I'm not mistaken, and we got an idea of the dynamic between Layton and Lucy, the assistant and pretty much the main character of the video game. Lucy is pretty much filling the role of the audience in a way, getting to know everything around, and Layton is pretty much the one that's 5 steps ahead of everybody. But yeah, we solved 2 cases. The first one was the hand sandwich about a woman that was strangled to death. And it was a whole really peculiar situation with her hand being stuck in the sandwich as an, let's say, signaling who the culprit was, but it was all a trick, let's say. And the second case that we solved, was about this rich woman who kept getting married to men that kept getting murdered, and it turns out that she was the killer because she was collecting insurance money from all her marriages. And we were able to deliver her to justice last episode, and I truly hope that as we move on to the level 2 cases, we're gonna see things of a much higher caliber when it comes to intensity. But I hope that I have no doubt that my problem-solving skills and puzzle-solving abilities will be put to the test today. And it seems like someone else has joined us in the office. Is that you, Shaw? I haven't seen that form of yours before.
Oh, it looks like well, life is full of surprises, isn't it?
It is. How is the day treating you, my friend?
Quite well. Things changed, and so I'm able to be here for a little bit. I do have company coming over later tonight, but in the meantime, until they get here, might as well lend any hand I can to these interesting investigations. Also, hi, Rez. Good to see you.
Hi. Good to see you, too.
Hello, Chet. Hello, everybody.
Just a fair warning, too. I am currently eating soup, so I might be, like, a little delayed in voice acting, because I might have a mouthful.
That is more than okay. I would say focus on your consumption of food.
I got my cup of joe ready.
I also have my cup of tea here as well. So let's jump ahead to the next case.
Game is afoot.
Oh, it seems this is the person commissioning us here.
What do you think?
You sure should try voicing this character.
Oi! You here, Al?
That's good. In exchange, I'll voice Layton this time around.
Are we expecting you?
No, it must be in the wrong room.
Oh, listen, what are you doing here?
Ah, there you are, Al. So, who's this young lady then,
I'm Lucy Baker. I'm the prof's new research assistant.
Did you haven't met before, have you? This is Justin Lawson. He's a detective with the Serious Crime Squad.
Sorry, but the introductions will have to wait. Nope, this isn't it, Derpy. Quiet. Have you heard of the actress in the onstage murder case?
An actress, you say?
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
I have. I saw on the Jeremy Summer Show. But some loopy fan announced they were gonna kill the lass on stage.
That's the price of stake on, is it?
They got it wrong?
Yes, it's much more straightforward than that. A stagehand was found in the wings holding a gun.
So, you have your man then?
Unfortunately not. Someone punched the young bloke and knocked him out cold, you say.
What, the murderer got a thumping?
Interesting. This sounds like a case for the mystery room. We'll look into it.
I had a feeling you'd want to take it on. I've already sent the file over. Good luck with it. Well then.
This must be have been the highest profile case. Oh no, this is Lucy doing the prologues to the cases.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
She
Popular
did.
actress was shot on stage in front of a full house. There were 3 suspects, one of whom were a famous actor. It were the hottest gossip in town, and the Jeremy Summer Show covered it every day. But the truth behind the case that is the real shocker. No one could have guessed who the real culprit is. No one.
A murder staged. File number 3. Our first of the level 2 cases. Let's go over the case, shall we? The incident took place during a play in which a high-profile actor and actress were starring. The victim was Gloria Blaze, the actress playing the part of the heroine. Her co-star was a popular performer, Roscoe Strupping. It turns out the pair were also engaged to be married in real life. At the performance's climax the other day, the hero, played by Strapping, shoots his unfaithful wife, played by Blaze. In the shot, as the shot goes off, Blaze falls to the floor in a pool of blood. All this was exactly as scripted. Despairing of his actions, the hero leaves the room. As he exits the stage, Strapping collides with a supporting actress by the name of Destiny Knox.
Oh, I bet she was having a case of the jitters right before her big entrance.
Immediately after that, the lights went out. In the pitch black, Blaze cries out for help. As it dawns on the audience that this is not part of the play, another shot rings out through the darkness.
No.
The stage director hurriedly brings the lights back up, but Blaze is still where she lay, utterly motionless. Nuts runs over to her and discovers that she's dead.
Shot in the dark, eh? And you're to blame.
I got that reference. Now we have to turn our attention to another involved party, a stagehand by the name of Bray Clegg. He was found lying unconscious in the wings, with the murder weapon in his hand.
Why heck, Prof? There's not more incriminating than that, surely.
Well, if previous cases are anything to go by, this is way too perfect. It's far from conclusive proof that he's the killer, so that information is being kept from the press. Anyway, Clegg claims that he was hit by someone while the lights were out.
Sounds fishy to me.
Perhaps, but he definitely lost consciousness for a while. That is beyond dispute. So let's consider who the culprit could be. We can start with the stagehand, Bray Clegg. He was found lying unconscious in the wings with the gun that was used in the shooting in his hand. However, he claims someone knocked him unconscious and planted the weapon on him.
Going off the evidence we have, he's got to be our number one suspect, eh?
Our next suspect is the play's leading actor, Roscoe Strappin. He exited the stage just before the theater was to plunge into darkness. He claims to have been alone in his dressing room when he heard the shot.
I wonder.
And finally, we have the supporting actress as Miss Destiny Knox. She was on stage with the victim when the lights went out. She was also the closest person to the victim when the lights came again.
The one who discovered the body.
So, those are our three suspects. Based on that information, Lucy, who do you think did it? What's your hunch? After you've told me that, we'll start with the actual detective work.
It's Cuttons whoever did this, Prof. Mark my words.
Honestly, I would rather...
I have an idea.
Me too.
But yeah.
I do have an idea as well, but honestly, I would rather investigate the crime scene.
That's a smart thing to do, yeah.
Let's not jump to conclusions before even seeing the scene of the crime. So, shall we investigate the scene? Okay. I'll give you 5 minutes this time. It's always 5 minutes.
No problem, Prof.
Definitely I do want to start with the body. Stage position A. A mark indicating Blaze's place on the stage for the scene in which she gets shot. The blood stain. A remnant of Blaze's real blood and the stage blood. The bright red is the fake blood, while the real blood is now darkened. Unsettling that this scene ended up becoming real. Welcome to the stream, Nanaki. I am delighted.
Hey, Nanaki.
Let's investigate the corpse. Blaze's dead body. She was killed with a single bullet through the chest. Forensics confirmed that she was shot from a distance of 1 to 3 meters away. So, it couldn't have been Miss Knox, because she was right in front of her. It couldn't have been someone who was nearby, and Plex was also unconscious by the time this happened. So from the get-go, things seem to be pointing at Roscoe Strappin, but we'll hold on that and continue investigating. At least, oh, a note. A note, you say? A type slip of paper that reads, "You'll pay for betraying me." It's not a prop from the show and has a hole in it where the bullet went through. So she had it on her before she was shot, it seems. Huh. It makes you wonder because this is also the plot of the play that they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Her character is an unfaithful wife that gets shot by her husband. So either this play turned out to be more real than it seemed, or whoever did this really lost the plot there between reality and fiction. Actually, let's investigate the whole scene here. What about the gun? An old revolver that has been identified as the weapon that killed Blaze. 5 unused bullets were found in the cylinder. This is where Clegg was found unconscious, revolver in hand. He was struck multiple times in the back of the head. Oh. And all this happened in the dark, judging from the testimonies. So the only one who could have done this so far is Roscoe Strapin. But again, we'll continue investigating the scene. What about here? Oh! Replica gun. A model of a gun that was used in the show. Its construction is such that it can only fire blanks. It's swimming in the oil used to lubricate the mechanism.
A replica.
There's something in the trash can, I saw that. A plastic rubbish bin situated out of sight of the audience. Various discarded items are inside. Remote switch. A switch to detonate the squib of fake blood that was concealed in Blaze's outfit. She was supposed to operate it at the appropriate time, but it was found in the bin for some reason. Okay. It's almost like someone wanted to hide the actual blood. It's almost like as if someone wanted to pass the play as fiction when this was actually happening. What else we have here? Oh, the stage positions? Good. Okay.
What about behind the stage?
Let's see. Markings on the wall, oil stains, yes.
Oil stains, yeah.
Yes. A large patch along the back of the set covered in lubricating oil looks to have been made by a hand rubbing along the wall, but no fingerprints are present. Well, the only other mention of oil that we've gotten thus far is the fake gun. A letter that links the 2 levels of the set. From the upper level, one can gain access to the lighting bridge. Okay. I do want to check the other positions in the set. What about the set door? A door in the set used for the show. This is the exit Strapin would have used to leave the stage after his final scene. Okay. Seems to be it for this area. And while we are at it, we might as well investigate the final section. Oh. There we go.
Aha!
Okay. Having passed through Blaze's chest, the bullet that killed her pierced a hanging picture to finally lodge itself in the set wall. This is the picture in question. An oil
painting too.
Yeah. We keep coming back to the oil, huh? What about the sofa? Used as a prop on stage. At a distance, it appears to be a visual piece of furniture. It doesn't appear to be related. Nor seems the lamp, but also all the lights were out, so. Who do you think the killer is? I would say Right now, from my gut feeling tells me it's Roscoe's trapping. From everything we've seen.
Gut feelings usually not wrong. I think Rez said they had to step away for a bit.
That's okay. In that case, let's swap roles, show.
Let's do it.
From where I'm standing, I'd say Robin did it.
Excellent. I agree.
I knew it.
Yes, I'd say it's... 92.9 certain that he is the culprit.
Well, we best call the man in and have him put. We best call the man in and have him put pay to Dubs about the other 7.1% then.
Exactly what I was hoping to do. But I'm not sure he'll come. Let's take a moment to consider what we already know about strapping.
I know something. Roscoe Strappin started the stage, engaged to be married, but engaged in you-know-what with another lass at the same time.
Alright, I'm back.
Well, welcome back, Grace.
Welcome back.
Would you like to regain your role as Lucy?
Lucy Baker?
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what they said on the Jeremy Summer show.
You bet?
You can continue voicing like them, it's fine.
Understood. So, suspect is something of a cat. A cat? What's a cat? English, am I right?
The worst kind of men. The enemy of all women.
Well, that's not what we should be focusing on here. There's something else that interests me.
Oh, aye? What's that?
He's an actor. And actors are masters of deception. They make fantasy appear as reality. And strapping is one of the best.
Could be a tough nut to crack then, eh, Prof?
Someone's here.
Hey, we got company. Who are you?
Oh, if it isn't Strapping.
Do you want to swap roles for this one, Yvette?
we can do that. Why not?
Okay, you can be Layton again. God, no, just the voice for this guy.
Do you have anything in mind in particular?
Yes, I do.
Twirl your invisible mustache.
Do excuse the unannounced entrance.
That is so perfect. Oh, Roscoe Strapping.
Well, what a bill. An unexpected pleasure, I must say. Are you a fan, Precious?
You wish. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a research assistant here in the mystery room. DC Baker to you.
This is the mystery room? The very place I've been looking for.
You must be Roscoe Strapping. Also, welcome to the stream, CJ. Delighted to see you.
Welcome, CJ.
And yes, it seems that Show is doing an impression of that one video.
The one and only.
I've seen him.
My fame and talent precede me, I see. Good. And you are?
I work here in the mystery room with Detective Constable Baker. Inspector Layton's the name. May I ask why you're here?
I heard there was a team attempting to unravel the gruesome truth about my dear Gloria's chilling end. So, I came to solve the mystery.
Huh?
Well, that would be of great help. Please enlighten us. It's time to start with the deductions here.
So, without further ado, I present to you the truth. The identity of the black-hearted miscreant responsible for my late wife-to-be's demise. It was... Breakleg, the stagehand.
Well, you're quite a detective, aren't you, Mr. Strapping?
It is an elementary case of deduction, my dear. Firstly, he was crushed by unrequited love. And secondly, the prize simpleton was found holding the murder weapon. Simply following these 2 lines of investigation leads you directly to the unequivocal truth. That my dear Gloria shuffled off this mortal coil when Breakleg put a bullet through her chest.
I see you're fairly fixed on your line of inquiry.
Aren't you going to set this upstart... Wait. Aren't you going to set this upstart straight, Prof?
On the contrary, I think Mr. Strapping has some very compelling theories. So...
Let the investigation begin.
Stop Prof's line.
Let's begin with Blaze's wound.
Investigating wounds means checking out the body, right?
Would you like a strong man to escort you?
I'll be just fine, thank you very much.
Deduction number 1. I do love this music.
It's so good.
That is one aspect of this game that'll never get old.
Is this different from the other investigation music?
Yes. But from other Layton games, yes. In this game, this seems to be the investigation theme.
Okay. I thought it changed with each case. I was like, ooh,
that would be interesting. Let's examine the corpse itself. A single shot to the heart from between 1 and 3 meters away, resulting in instant death.
Exactly! From the barrel of the very revolver found in Clegg's guilty hand. I'll see that dastard rot in hell!
Please try to remain calm.
I think it's that. Yeah, that's Lucy.
Oh, it's Lucy? Okay, go right ahead.
Please try to remain calm. Let's continue our investigation, shall we?
Of course, I do, excuse me.
The bullet passed straight through the victim's body. We should be able to find it somewhere else on the scene.
I hear you, Prof. We're looking for a bullet hole now.
I know exactly where that is.
Sorry, it's hard to tell which one spoke. Like
they are very close to
sometimes.
each other. Not that I mind. Here we go. Right there.
Gotcha.
This is it, Prof.
Okay. So, from the relative positions of this hole and the corpse, we can deduce where the shot originated. He's already taken damage. Interesting.
I'll figure out in a jiffy.
Not so fast! We already know that Gloria's life was taken by a bullet. Any further investigation about that is a complete waste of time, surely.
We're just trying to make a thorough, we're just trying to be thorough. It won't take a moment.
Well, if you will waste precious minutes while the miscreant roams free, just get it on with it quickly.
So, where the shot came from? Okay. So all we have to say. I think we can see the. The camera is sharply placed on the stage for the scene in which he shots Blaze. It will have to be. If it was C, it would be easy to think it was C because it's the farthest away, but the bullet wouldn't have been able to hit the paint in front of that spot and also go through her chest. Could it be position C? No, position B, maybe. Let's,
Well, as far as I can tell, it put shoot it right about here.
That was my position on stage. Sorry, Angel Face, but you're reading the wrong lines. Think again.
What's your reasoning, Lucy? The body and the bullet hole placing. There you go. That's within That's is that Professor or?
That's Prof. That's Prof.
Okay. That's within the 1 to 3 meters distance from the body. Yes, it's indeed likely the shot originated here.
Oh, is what? All right. The gun must have been fired right here then.
What an extraordinary coincidence, ladies and gents. 1 in a million. The very spot I occupied on stage.
Coincidence, you say?
I think not. Of course, it's of no relevance whatsoever. As I expected, this has all been an utter waste of time.
Well, it is interesting to hear him say all this when he's the one that wanted to join the investigation. Almost like
you about guilty people. Almost like to shift the blame immediately.
On the contrary, this is extremely relevant information.
Pardon me?
When the shot was heard, it was pitch black on stage. Shooting the victim dead with a single bullet in total darkness is bordering on the impossible.
Bordering on, perhaps? Yet alack, my Gloria's life was taken with one such miserable slug.
Welcome to the stream, Microsaurus.
Whatever you may say now, nothing can bring my darling back. Oh, fate, you are a cruel mistress indeed.
No, very true. Nothing will bring Miss Blaze back to life, but...
The final curtain has already fallen. There is nothing more to say.
So that's it for deduction number 1. Let's jump ahead to Klex's gun.
How about we better look at what the gun Clegg used there?
An excellent idea. And while you do that, I'll set about finding the way into your heart.
Oh, goodness. Lucy, stay away from this man.
Yeah, what?
This is inappropriate in the middle of an investigation, sir. Okay. Well, presumably, that one right there.
Yeah. Excuse me.
I've got it. The murder weapon. This is the gun, alright?
Brava! Brains and beauty. What am I going to do with you?
Give all that. I'm not special.
The barrel of this very gun carried the bullet that pierced my beloved's heart and stole it from me. When you examine the evidence, that is exactly what you shall find. So now you must ask yourself, what scoundrel was holding the gun?
Here he is. Here's Clegg. He's been knocked out while he's still holding the gun.
Excellent work, Angel Face. What fantastic eyes you have. Perhaps you'd like to come and work for me as my personal assistant?
Or your mother just died. No thanks. I think I'll pass.
Pity. Still, at least now we have conclusive proof that Craig was in possession of the murder weapon. Surely that's more than enough evidence to charge the rapscallion.
Let's not forget one rather crucial thing. Clegg was struck repeatedly in the back of the head.
Obviously, the boy did that to himself.
Let's assume for a moment that Clegg is guilty, and that he knocked himself out to avoid suspicion. If that were true, it would be very staged indeed. Do you see why, Lucy? Because he was still holding the gun.
The gun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I were trying to make it look like I hadn't done it, I'd have chucked the gun away for starters.
Exactly. Whatever plot you may come up with to divert suspicion from you, it would not involve holding the gun. No, however you look at it, Clegg would have disposed of the gun before knocking himself out.
Tut. You make such assumptions without knowing the man. I tell you, he's a fool, a complete imbecile. That's why he couldn't have the brains to figure out if he should dispose of the gun. It's really quite obvious.
I see. Well, there's nothing more we can say on the matter then.
Unfortunately not. The man is witless, and that's all there is to it.
You'd like that to be the case, wouldn't you? I want to investigate that note that we saw. The death threat.
Well, I think that settles it. Clegg is the killer. There could be no doubt.
What planet have you been on all this time, eh?
Let's recap. The victim, Gloria Blaze, was killed by a single bullet.
And the person found holding the gun was none other than Clegg.
However, Clegg was hit by someone and knocked unconscious.
And if you'd been trying to make it look like he hadn't done it, he would never have kept hold of the gun.
But he's a complete clot. He hasn't the brains to work that out.
The other thing we know for certain is where Miss Blaze was shot from.
That's where you were standing on stage during the performance, Mr. Strapping.
Yes, by a cruel twist of fate, my beloved seems to have been shot from the very spot where I stood.
The problem is in the timing. To shoot somebody from anything other than point-blank range in total darkness is bordering on the impossible.
Then it was a fluke. This is completely irrelevant.
However,
Oh, never mind all that. It's just I've just remembered something of vital importance.
Oh? What's that then? Out of the blue?
The death threat. There was a threatening note, was there not? Hold on, I gotta take this call. Be right back.
No worries.
Eh? I'll take Mr. Pistachio.
Are you sure? Okay.
I could go for it, unless you wanted to.
The floor is yours, my friend.
Alright, got it. Without additional evidence, you will have no choice but to acknowledge Clegg must be the killer.
It seems we have some more investigating to do then.
Indeed you do. Let's find the death threat.
There we go. Deduction number 3. The death threat.
Now, picture the scene. Clegg falls in love with the beautiful Gloria, but his passion is resolutely rejected. Consumed by self-pity and rage, he sends a death threat to the poor, defenseless flower. So where's this death threat now, then, huh? Well, somewhere at the scene of the crime, naturally. One of the detectives who came to the theater told me of it. I'm quite sure it's there. But you haven't actually seen it with your own eyes, though. I don't need to see it to know what artless piffle Clegg no doubt came up with. Now go and find it. Find a note that contains the incriminating death threat.
Simple enough. For we know exactly where the death threat is. In the victim's body.
Hey, Prof, I reckon this must be the death threat, don't you? Excellent work, Lucy. That's for the Prof to decide, Mr. Scrapping, not you.
You'll pay for betraying me. I see.
Oh, I'm sorry, was that me?
I think
Isn't it a bit funny it says that? Betraying, I mean. Makes it sound like Clegg and Blaze had a fling or something. Oh, Tosh! Gloria only had eyes for me.
That attitude is... It's becoming more and more suspicious the more we interact with this fella.
Kinda sus there, buddy.
Indeed. In that case, it seems probable that Mr. Clegg was not the author of the note.
That's one possible explanation, yes. So who were it that Miss Blaze had done dirty then? Blah, blah, blah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Of course, it's so obvious. The killer must have been a member of the audience. Gloria had countless fanatical followers. Picture the scene. A fan consumed with jealousy over Gloria's engagement to me.
This is assuming that a fan was able to get that note on her dress before she was shot.
Exactly.
Take care, Derpy, and have a wonderful night.
Later, Derpy. Have a good night.
We love you.
Thank you. Oh, my poor beloved. How you shook like a little lamb whenever you opened one of their tasteless letters. This scrap of paper we've been musing over is quite obviously a death threat from this unhinged fan.
Why, Prof? If we have to pull in everyone in the audience for questioning, we'll be here all year.
Oh?
Yep, that's the phone. Excuse me a moment. Zoom.
Just stare down. So, tell me, are you two involved?
Oh, that hurt.
I beg your pardon?
You must be, surely. A true stallion will be sure to get such a little frisky, cooped up here with such a fine young filly.
Oh my god.
If I were her, I should take it as an insult to my femininity that nothing has happened.
It's not in your place to say that, Mr. Strapping. Huh?
You're a red-blooded male, aren't you?
Mr. Strapping. That were our manager on the phone. That were your manager on the phone. There's a famous chap who wants words with you at your office.
Good gracious, is that the time? It must be that bore of a... Naturally, they wanted me as the headliner. What was it now? A pirate film, I think.
Well, it sounds very important. You won't want to keep them waiting, I imagine.
Well, seeing as we proved who the murderer is, I shall take this opportunity to make my exit.
Alright, ta-ta then. We'll be seeing you. Out you go.
I'm looking forward to it already. Precious.
It's DC Baker to you.
Adieu.
God, I hate him.
He's the worst.
Yeah, he is, whew.
That man gets right up on my nose. Do you really think he did it?
Without a shadow of a doubt. We still have a number of riddles to solve, but he's a very intelligent adversary.
Oh, aye? He doesn't seem that sharp to me.
He very carefully and deliberately diverts the conversation away from the most crucial point.
The most crucial point? What's that then?
Whether Blaze was actually shot in the dark or not. Murder in the dark. Deduction number 4.
Are you saying that Blaze weren't shot when it went dark?
Do you recall where we concluded the shot was fired from?
Aye, from where Strapping had been standing on stage, wasn't it?
Yes, and to hit Blaze from that distance with a single shot in the dark would be impossible.
But we know that's where she were... We know that's where she were done in from, don't we? So...
We do. There's no disputing where the shot was fired from. But when the shot was fired, that's a detail about which we still have some room for maneuver.
What do you mean? When it were fired?
I mean, if only it hadn't been pitch black, Blaze would have been an easy shot from that location. Do you see? So now, when do you think the shot was fired that killed Blaze? That would be during the performance.
Oh yeah, Prof, not during the performance.
Exactly. We know where the shooter was standing, and we know there was a noise of a gunshot. When you consider those two facts together, there's only one logical conclusion.
Gun used in the final scene of the play were the real gun.
Correct.
Unbelievable.
We can be almost certain that that's the truth of the matter, but it's just a theory at this stage. We need to find some evidence that Blaze was actually shot while the performance was underway.
I hear you, Prof. I'm on it. Alright, I'm gonna be right back again.
Okay. Some evidence of... That should be... the remote, for sure. But it's clear that the remote was used either way. Because if we wouldn't have two types of blood there, the fake and the real one.
Yeah.
Hmm. Another rubbish bin itself. There you go. I found a remote control, Prof. That must be.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
You go right ahead.
That must have been used to detonate the squib and burst of Blase's blood or fake blood. Blood. Jeez.
Blaze would have been the one to push the button, wouldn't she? Oh. Many thanks for the raid, Bev. I really hope your stream went well. And welcome raiders as well. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. So how come we were chucked away here in the bin?
Yes, that does... No, yes. What does that tell us? Do you know? Okay, I see now. Yeah. That was such a weird way of saying it.
What does that tell us, Lizzie? It wasn't that weird.
Yes. No, I read it wrong. That's on me.
That's okay. What does the remote control bin the rubbish tells us? Well, that's easy. It wasn't used.
Yep.
Welcome to this room, everybody. If the remote were here in the bin, then the chances of Blaze never pushed the button at all.
There you have it. Despite failing to trigger the squib, blood poured from Blaze's wound during the performance.
Because she were actually shot with a real gun.
And we have the entire audience as witnesses.
That's hard evidence, that, isn't it, Prof?
Yes, well done. Let's hand the remote over to forensics and have them confirm the button was never pressed.
I'll go ask them right this minute. I've been and asked them. I've been thinking a while I was gone. Why would you want to kill someone in front of all the witnesses, huh?
That, Lucy, is the biggest mystery of this case.
Passing it on as part of the play is the perfect way to cover it up if you're careful.
Hiding it in plain sight, so to speak, yeah.
Exactly. No one would suspect it.
If his aim had even been slightly off, he'd have been giving himself away in an instant.
It's hard to see what was driving him, I must say.
Well, there's no point worrying what we don't know, or what we don't yet know. Let's continue our investigation based on what we do know. Blaze was shot with a real gun in the final scene of the performance. Now that we have established that, the events that followed in the darkness start to fall into place.
Oh, aye, and there's plenty of questions need answering now.
Firstly, Blaze's scream. And secondly, the gunshot that rang out through the darkness. Let's get to the bottom of these two curiosities.
Deductions 5 and 6. Now, let's start with the scream.
Yeah.
So if police were dead as a doornail already before it went dark, she'd have had a hard job screaming, eh?
The most obvious explanation is that it was someone else who screamed.
Probably Miss Knox, the other only woman in the crew.
So, Lucy, who do you think actually let out the scream in the darkness?
Before we continue, sure, I wanted to mention that perhaps you and I should stay away from film sets and production type scenarios from now on.
Especially after last night.
Yeah, this just keeps happening. This just keeps happening to you and I.
Yeah, this is, it's not good. I mean, we're good at what we do, but the situations are not good.
Yeah. Destiny Knox. That's the one. Well, if it weren't Blaze who screamed, the only other possibility is that Nox is less.
Quite. Neither Strapping nor Clegg could have convincingly imitated a woman's scream. But that's not quite the whole story. We already have evidence to suggest that Strapping told Nox to scream.
We do? Oh, it's one of his statements, actually.
Yes, it's all there in the suspect's statements. Which statement tells us when Strapping most probably told Nox to scream?
When he made his exit from the stage, Mr. Trevor bumped into Destiny. I panicked a bit because it wasn't in the script. There you go. That's the one.
That never gets old.
It doesn't. Yep. Mr. Strippin bumped into Destiny. That sounds death fishy, that does.
Agreed. Knocking her over would have given him ample time to tell her what he wanted her to do.
What? So Nox was an accomplice then?
Not exactly. If she were really his accomplice, they would have plotted the whole thing together from the start.
Hey, why didn't they? That's a bit odd, isn't it?
It seems there's yet more to this case than meets the eye.
And for now, the final deduction. The shot itself. This is what I want to get into the most. Let's get this straight. If Blaze were killed during the performance, what were the shot that everyone heard when the lights went out?
My guess is that it was fired by Strapping as part of the whole deception. There's sure to be evidence on the scene somewhere that proves he fired a second shot.
I best get looking then. The replica gun. It all makes sense. This is what he'd use. Strappin must have used the replica gun, no? I bet that's it.
Let's see. The prop gun was found behind the set. He would have had to work his way. He would have had to work his way around to knock out Clegg from here. Then, if you're right, is there even evidence you can find that would support that idea, Lucy?
The blood, the oil stains.
Slid around.
Right there.
With all-seeing eyes.
I do see everything. These oil stains are a bit chilling, are they?
Ah, yes. That must be from the oil used to lubricate the replica gun.
He must have been running his hand along the back of the set here to feel this way in the dark.
Without a doubt. That's how Strapping worked his way over to where Clegg was. He groped around in the dark until he located him, then hit him and knocked him out.
Nasty stuff.
This shows us the person who had the replica gun passed this way. In other words, it's proof that Strapping crossed behind the back of the stage in the dark.
We're getting closer, Prof.
We've homed in on the truth, it seems.
And prove that Strappin is the killer.
That's the phone.
I'll get it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm terrified of answering phone calls.
Why is that, Prof? It were forensics. They said the remote switch weren't pressed, just as we thought. There we go. Oh, yes.
I was gonna make.
Oh, the music has stopped. You know what that means.
Oh, I know what minds.
Mm-hmm. It's time for the confrontation music to start.
Oh, yeah. That clinches it.
Should I call Strapping in?
There's still something that's troubled me a little, but I'm sure we've got enough. Yes, call him in.
I can't tell how much I've been waiting for this.
I forgot to tell you, I'm phonophobic.
Oh, goodness. Oh, here we go.
Bring it on. Yes!
That's what I like to hear.
Oh, yes.
Oh, if I could be picky about a theme song for myself, this would be the one.
Mm-hmm.
This would be my
Yes.
first choice for it.
I wasn't expecting you'd want to see me quite so gracious.
Don't get the wrong idea, Mr. Strapping.
Come now, don't be bashful. I like a woman who takes the bit between the teeth.
Oh, goodness. It is tempting.
That was a great reaction.
Yes. I'm telling you, this is strictly business.
Mr. Strapping, if I may. We have managed to identify the criminal responsible for murdering your fiancée. I knew it! Didn't I tell you it was someone from the audience, eh? Tell me the wretch's name.
Roscoe.
Nice.
Roscoe Strapping, you are the killer. The killer, Mr. Strapping, was you.
Da, da,
Wait.
da.
Wait. I didn't do that right. Excuse me. The killer was you.
There you go. Oh, precious. If you want to get my attention, there are much more effective ways, you know. No, Mr. Strapping, Lucy is quite serious. You killed Miss Blase. What a disappointment! You really are an artless pair. I have already laid it out for you on a platter. The killer was hiding in the audience. He or she made their way onto the stage in the darkness and pulled the trigger. With one fateful bullet, my darling's heart was pierced and our love rent asunder. Oh, whoa.
Sorry, but that doesn't stack up. It'd be almost impossible to have killed her with a single shot, and here's why.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
What about?
It was pitch black on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one.
Switch it up.
Good.
When the gunshot was heard, the stage was in total darkness. How could anyone have taken that shot, aim? How could anyone take an aim when they couldn't even see what to aim at?
Ah, yes. I remember you suggesting that idea before. In which case, surely the accusation of my own guilt meets with a sticky end, no?
On the contrary, it is precisely the fact that Miss Blase was killed with a single bullet that incriminates you, Mr. Strapping.
I'm quite sure I don't follow. An explanation, sir, if you please.
Well, if you need one, Mr. Strapping, you shot the gun in the show.
This place wasn't killed during the blackout at all, was she? No, her eye faded a few moments earlier. On stage, during the finale of the show, in front of the full house.
What a fantastical idea!
I appreciate the detail of the heart beating faster as he gets more and more stressed.
Mm-hmm. And notice how he's keeping his face and body is totally calm. Tells you how good of an actor he is.
Absolutely.
I like that. Your imagination is wasted on this job. Your imagination is wasted on this job, Precious. You should hand in your notice and become a dramatist.
That's not imagined about it.
Then, pray tell, how do you explain the blood-curdling scream that pierced the darkness?
Destiny Knox.
Every member of the audience in the full house of which you speak heard a woman scream.
Destiny Knox. That's the one.
She sure does.
I'd be willing to bet it were Miss Knox that screamed.
What rot! You're clutching at straws now. Everyone actually there said it was Gloria who screamed.
That's just because the lights came back on. They saw Miss Blaze lying dead on the stage. Face would see like that, who wouldn't assume that were the last that she screamed? And just before the lights went out, you bumped into Miss Knox. It's in Mr. Clegg's statement.
That's when you told her you were going to need her to scream once they cut the lights.
You are quite deluded. This is all utter fabrication.
We're not deluded at all. You know it's the truth. Stop trying to deny it.
I have absolutely no recollection of anything you're saying. Your so-called evidence is all circumstantial. Do you actually have any conclusive proof at all?
If we do.
I haven't seen a shred of hard evidence. Look at that smile she's got on her face. That's how you know.
It's over for this man. It's over.
It is. This was over before it even started.
Oh, we've got proof, alright. How about this for starters?
Marvelous.
Excellent. Isn't that the squid remote?
Aye.
Which should have been carried by Miss Blaze for her to push the button at the time with you firing in the blank.
Not Mr. Strapping. The button was never pressed. So it's a bit hard to explain where all that blood came from in the final scene, eh?
No, that can't.
There's only one explanation for it that makes any sense. I think you know what that is, don't you, Mr. Strapping? She was bleeding because you shot her with a real gun.
Clearly, Gloria forgot to take the remote control with her that time.
There's no way out of this, Mr. Strapping. You can't explain it away. You shot her, no question.
Nonsense!
Marvelous.
Easy peasy.
Oh! Not yet! Not yet, it seems. Round 2.
You what?
You overwhelmed me before with your barrage of illogical claptrap, but now I've recovered my poise. I'm not guilty. I was framed. Clegg was behind the whole thing.
I don't much care for your constant ducking and diving, Mr. Strapping.
I had no idea. When I pulled the trigger, I thought it was the replica gun. But oh, what a cruel error. I only realized my mistake after the fatal deed was done.
I thought that from your perspective it was done by a fan.
It was the recoil that alerted me to the truth.
I've had just about enough of your lies. You can't trick us anymore.
Oh, but my dear Lucy, he's telling the truth now.
Oh, crikey, not again.
Someone very carefully arranged for the real gun that looked exactly like the replica to be there at the scene. Yes, that part of all this was very much a premeditated crime. But everything that followed, that wasn't driven by lust, nor by the heartache, nor by insanity even. No, what followed was nothing more than an ad-libbed scramble to hide the truth.
Come on, Prof, you're not saying there was someone else involved that switched guns over.
Oh yes, there was someone else involved, the mastermind behind this whole charade. Just the sort of killer I like.
You're getting rather carried away in your soliloquy. But despite your rather crazed demeanor, I believe you got the truth, Inspector. Indeed, the root of all this evil is Clegg. He's the one who switched the guns. After all, the man was head over heels in love with Gloria.
Bit of a funny way to show it, isn't it?
Why then, you ask, did he feel the need to kill Gloria in front of a theater full of onlookers? The answer, of course, is staring you all in the face.
Hey, enough of this fine, mighty know-it-all attitude, eh? You're the guilty one, don't forget it.
Guilty? Moi? Au contraire! I'm a victim in all of this!
Listen to you two yapping like dogs. Am I going to have to cut you out your tongues to get you to shut up?
There's really no need for violence, Inspector.
Aye, keep your hair on, Prof.
So strapping.
Yes? What is it, sir?
You pulled the trigger of what you thought was a replica gun and shot a bullet right through Blaze's heart. Then, to avert suspicion, you cut the lights and had Nox scream as you fired off the blank. And just to be sure, you fumbled your way over to Clegg, knock him out, and put a gun in his hand. Isn't that how it happened?
To the letter! Bravo, Inspector. A brilliant deduction.
You
Oh,
admitted
it now. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll go for it.
Wait, is it me? Okay. You're admitting it now? I don't think you'd fall that easy. So you're a coward as well as a crook.
What are you talking about? I did it for justice! Direct your scorn at Clegg! He switched the guns! He is the true criminal!
Clegg switched the guns, don't make me laugh. Remember Blaze's dead body? That mouse of a man doesn't have the flair for such an inspired death. You said it yourself.
Inspired death, eh?
Oh yes, inspired and beautiful. The final scene. The audience on the edge of their seats, then pow! Shot through the heart. Blood spilling everywhere. The stage awash in crimson glory. Magnificent, wouldn't you agree?
Is this fellow quite alright? What are you talking about?
That's not magnificent about murder, Prof.
You don't see.
No, I do not. And I don't much want to. Not the way you're saying right things right now, anyhow.
At least you're plucky. Think, Lucy. Who is the mastermind behind this crime? And what is the evidence that proves it? You're both seeing the evidence already. It couldn't be more plain.
Wait.
Yes.
What?
You're starting to see it now?
Huh?
I got this already.
It were Gloria Blaze. She were the mastermind behind the whole thing. And it were the remote control that proves it.
Mm-hmm.
You've really lost the plot now, Precious. Gloria's the victim of this terrible crime, not the perpetrator.
Lucy's absolutely right.
Oh, thank goodness you're back, Prof.
Sorry if I alarmed you. Yes, the remote control were found discarded in the rubbish bin. I believe Miss Blaze threw it away on purpose.
What a ludicrous suggestion! Why on earth would she do such a thing?
Because Miss Blaze planned all of this right from the start. She was responsible for switching the guns.
She knew you were going to be shot. She were going to be shot dead that day. So she had no use for the remote control.
That's just... I don't understand. Why would Gloria orchestrate her own murder, for goodness sake?
Yes, what was going through Mrs. Blaze's mind to make her take such extreme measures? The death threat. The answer to that is written in a message which you have already seen with your own eyes.
What message?
The message that Miss Blaze wrote to you and left for you to find. Lucy, would you care to explain? There it is. That's the one.
You'll pay for betraying me. That's what Miss Blush wrote. And she meant the message for you.
Is it starting to make sense now?
Not the affair. Oh, but she wouldn't have killed herself like this because of a silly affair. You'd have to be out of your mind.
I think it's fair to say that Miss Blaze was not of sound mind. Driven to madness as she was, Mr. Strapping, by you. Mystery solved.
Wow.
A single piece of evidence that twists everything around.
Al, are you there?
Oh, hello, Detective Lawson. Have you got some new info for us?
Yes, I have. The lads found a typewriter in Blaze's room identical to the one used to type the note you found. And they've proven it was Blaze who ordered the gun too.
That's the proof we need.
Lovely job.
Who'd have guessed the victim was the mastermind behind the whole thing? I'm amazed you figured it out. So tell me, who exactly did figure it out,
Eh? What do you mean? The prof and me, of course. Who else?
That's what I'm asking you.
I didn't follow.
Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm going to have to leave.
Oh? It's not like you to head off so early, Prof. Everything alright?
Yes, perfectly. There's just a program I'd like to see on television, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Liar.
Okie dokie. See you later.
Yeah, there's something else. This Layton has a secret, let's say.
Mm-hmm. Bye, Al. Nice work.
I bet the prof's what? I bet the prof's jiggered after all the excitement.
Excitement? What do you mean?
I'll tell you what I mean. When he starts getting a roll with his questions and that, he changes. It's ever so sudden when it happens.
I see. And how does he exactly change?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. For starters, his hair gets all wild and disheveled. It hangs down in front of his eyes. It's that creepy it is. Makes him look evil, it does.
I see. Anything other than his hair that changes about him?
Oh, aye. It's his whole personality. That's the worst bit about it. It's the way he says stuff, I suppose. Gets all high and mighty and mardy and well, just plain scary, truth be told. I mean, do you know what he said to me and the fellow that were here before when we were arguing?
No? What?
He said we were yapping like dogs and he had to cut our tongues out. And he was being serious.
You can't blame the man for having a sense of humor.
It weren't funny. He was so intense, I'm telling you, it's dead frightening.
It must be very difficult.
Aye, well, that dark side of his is starting to get up my nose. It's this far away from a Lucy Lamping.
Well, try not to lose your patience.
Oh, I'm trying. Hard.
By the way, Al doesn't ever come out with any unfamiliar names when he's like that, does he?
Eh?
You know, he doesn't stop talking about other people or places that have nothing to do with the case.
No, I can't say he does. I'll tell you something he did say, though. He said death were inspired and beautiful.
Really?
Why are you so interested, anyway?
Oh, no reason really. It's just... Well, if he does mention any strange names like while he's like that, just be sure to let me know. On the quiet, okay?
On the quiet.
Yes. It'd be better for Al that way.
How come?
It just would. Trust me.
It seems like people are already familiar with this kind of behavior from Layton.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you say so.
Just make sure he doesn't find out that you're reporting to me.
Hmm.
Interesting. So Lucy's the only one in the dark.
Yes, it is. But no one is exactly sure what that personality even is.
It's like they don't know what to do with it. Because he's so good at what he does that, like, they don't necessarily want to let him go or arrest him, but, like, he could be really unsettling.
He seems very dangerous when he's in that state.
Yeah, like, that's fucking scary to be around. Pardon my French.
Can I get this?
Yeah, you can.
Sure.
Mind if I barge in on ya? Hello, Dustin. Is it that time already? Nah, I ain't come to do any cleaning just yet. I got a funny story for you I might be interested in, that's all. What's that then? The walking corpse, I call it. You believe in that sort of thing? Don't be daft, Dustin. A corpse is a corpse, dead as any doornail, and no better at walking than one. You reckon? Well, me and Big Blob's seen one with his eyes open. And what's more, was possessed, being controlled by a demon.
A demon? Intriguing indeed, Dustin. Tell us more.
Oh, you got me hooked on this tale now. Come on, let's hear it. Thought you might say that. I've got the whole thing written down here in this file. I've no doubt you two figured out what's what with it. Don't you worry, Dustin. Every puzzle has an answer, they say. And the prof always finds it.
Catchphrase.
Good to hear. And if you help me brove out while you're at it, that'd be diamond. Your brother, Dustin, how's he involved?
Here we go. A preview of the case.
A fascinating case. That's how the prof described it. A fascinating went to word.
More like threatening.
They were deep in South American jungle in a tiny cliff-top hut. The victim was an archaeologist. He had an axe planted in his brow. There are 4 suspects. Well, 4 human ones and a sub mouse. Hereby verges saying it were the work of a demon. But demons don't exist. I was sure of that. Once we figured working on this case now, I'd be a bit wiser. Demons do exist, oh aye.
File number 4, The Walking Corpse.
Oh, poor cats.
Oh, Cerbal is here. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I truly hope the day has been treating you well. I see. Dustin did a good job of taking us into this one, didn't he?
What do you mean?
Let me explain the case a bit. A small group of archaeologists were carrying out a dig at the ancient site in the South American jungle. The day after they commenced to work, the body of the group's leader, Dr. Archaeology. Goodness. Archaeology was discovered.
Murder, is it?
Well, this is what we know. Ology and his crew had made what was thought to be a very significant discovery. A curious stone idol.
Creepy little chap.
Back at their hotel, the team asked their proprietor if he had a safe place where they could store their finds. He recommended a small hut at the top of the nearby cliff.
Oh aye. Cliff tops provide natural defenses, don't they? I remember that from my second year of geometry.
That evening, a local who'd been helping out in the dig presented the team with some homemade liquor. Keen to celebrate their great find, Ology and the other member of the crew started drinking. It was the middle of the night that things started to go wrong. The phone rang at the front desk of the hotel with a call from the hut. It was Ology on the line screaming, "It's a demon! It's going to kill me! Help!" The proprietor rushed over to the hut, but the door was locked. Apparently, it was a special lock that has only one key, which is impossible to duplicate. The proprietor, a man by the name of Mikasa Sukasa, oh goodness, that means my house, your house in Spanish. Mika Sukasa had no choice but to break the door down.
Must be a burly fellow then.
Yes, but the scene that confronted him inside the hut would have made even the toughest men wince.
Oh, what were in there, Prof?
Oh! Algi's dead body.
Jesus!
With an axe that killed him, lodged in his skull.
Nasty.
An even more unbelievable turn of events followed. Algi's lifeless corpse caught up and lunged to attack.
Give over!
There were two witnesses despite that apparent impossibility of the incident.
Chills running down my spine now.
The ensuing investigation revealed another interesting fact. The stone idol the team had found on the dig had completely vanished from the scene. Apparently it was possessed by a demon.
Come on, Prof, you don't really believe it was the work of a demon, do you?
That's what was rumored by the case among the locals in the area.
Don't you think maybe we should leave this well known in this case, Prof?
We can't. The local police are detaining one of the archaeologists who was asleep outside the hut.
There you go, see? There were no demon, they were a human. I knew it.
Welcome to the stream at speed. Well, that archaeologist is Dustin's brother.
Eh? What, our Dustin? Who dropped off all them papers before?
Yes, our Dustin, the cleaner. It looks like the only way to help his brother is to identify the true culprit.
In that case, let's get stuck in.
My thoughts exactly. So, let's consider the possibilities. There are 4 suspects. The first, as we already said, it's Dustin's brother, Doug Scowers. On the night of the murder, he and Ology were drinking together alone. Unfortunately, they got drunk and now Scowers can't remember what happened.
If he weren't Dustin's brother, I'd be a little more suspicious of that.
Well, Lucy, he's still a suspect. We can't rule out the possibility that he's guilty. The next suspect is the owner of the hotel, Mika Sukasa.
Oh, hi, he's that fellow that recommended that you use the hut in the first place, eh?
Then we have the local by the name of Chico Careta, who lives in the village near the site of the dig. He was working on the team as their guide. He's also the person who gave the liquor to Ology and Scowers.
That's a bit fishy.
Finally, there's Mariana Etista, a young woman who works at Sukasa's hotel. She's the one who's heard the Ology's dying screams over the phone.
This doesn't look like a murderer, I must say.
And that's all of our suspects. Serval, you like these names? Is it because they're Spanish puns? Because I am in the same boat as you, my friend. There are a number of very peculiar things about this case, but the biggest mystery is how the murder took place.
Oh, because when
Sasukasa.
When Sasukasa got the hut, the door was still locked and shut from the inside, wasn't it?
Yes, and the only window in the hut is buried, making it impossible for anyone to get in or out that way.
So where did the killer disappear to then?
Where indeed. Those are all the details that we have so far. With so little information to go on, I'm sure you find it hard to guess what the culprit is. But still, what is your gut feeling, Lucy?
I always start with a gut feeling, eh, Prof?
Absolutely.
Right, well, I can't say this because this case doesn't give me the willies, but I'll give it my best bash.
Let's investigate the crime scene as usual.
Hmm?
Right, let's see what we can deduce. Oh, this is... Do you think you'll be able to look around enough in 5 minutes?
I know trouble, Prof.
That is a lot of spots.
I gotta put my ice cream away.
Go for it, my friend. Let's start with this spot right here. Oh. Bench. Okay. What could have happened here? When it comes to cases of the more supernatural nature, or at least at first glance, it can be hard to pinpoint exactly where to start with the investigation.
Yeah. Because there's so much ambiguity.
Exactly. I guess we'll start with the body. That is a big blood stain. The stain left by the massive hemorrhage from the head wound that Olochi suffered. It was taken on an elongated shape. The key, constructed in a special way that makes duplication impossible. This is the only key to the hut. It was found in the victim's pocket. The body itself. He would have died instantly and no other injuries are evident. His jacket collar is ripped. Okay. A student asked for making firewood that appears to have been planted on Olochi's brow squarely in front of him. Our prints have been wiped off. Let's continue with the liquor. I see some gloves over there.
No doubt about it, though. This was a brutal murder. I mean, this game has been all brutal murders, all things considered.
Photos. Photographs, if you will. We should look at them. Look in the idols. A crack in the idol's head annotates a photo of the stone idol in the notes. Olochi's, Crowers, and Nankareto's fingerprints are on it. Okay. So the idol that he found also had a crack on the head. Interesting. Opening a page that reads Stone Idol Crate C. Olochi's, Crowers, and Nankareto's fingerprints are on it. Signs. Some signs once used at the hotel, now being stored in the hut. Okay. The table itself. Okay. So that's it for that spot. What about right here? Suitcase. Olochi's suitcase containing the such archaeological data and notes made of aluminium. It looks weighty. It remains unlocked. Location. Equipment. Nothing of note at first glance, at least, over there. What about down here? We have the door itself. The intercom. A thick wooden door. Through Sasukasa broke it down. There is no question it was locked at the time. There's evidence that prints were wiped off from the knob. Okay, interesting.
Guess who's back?
Welcome back. A direct connection to the hotel reception. Functional but old, and the sound quality is poor. Fingerprints appear to have been wiped off. Every single instance of potential fingerprints has been cleaned off.
And for a good reason.
Yes. Perhaps someone trying to make this case look supernatural. What about the concrete sea? That is apparently where the idol was stored, and it's the only one that's open. The lid has been removed and its contents taken. It's completely empty now. Nothing else here, it seems. The window. Makes the entrance through the window impossible. It's almost like a prison. It seems more like a bunker. Creepy.
Yeah.
Okay. More empty crates. The contents has not been taken despite being artifacts of considerable value. Whoever was opening these crates was definitely after that item. It's the only one that has been emptied. And really haphazardly, as you can see. The crate literally got knocked over. Let's explore the outside here. Oh, a screw. A small screw made of pure brass. It is covered in mud and very dirty. And here's Doug. Scarnes was fast asleep and only woke when roused by a police officer. Alcohol was found in his bloodstream in large quantities. The hinges. Brass hinges are fixated on the door and the frame outside of the hut. One of the screws is missing.
This is missing. Yeah.
There we go.
And the screw's right there next to him.
One more spot to check. Chopping block. Used by hotel staff to chop firewood. Logs are piled up alongside. And nothing else, it seems. It's hard to tell who the culprit could have been. This case is so ambiguous from the get-go. But it could have been... I think I have an idea.
Oh, yeah?
But with a case like this, I can never be too sure. So I will refrain from making any jumps in logic. Whose behavior did you find the most suspicious then, Lucy? A research student is starting to become an archaeologist. Though ambitious, he dislikes those who chase a thing too eagerly. Dustin's brother. The owner of the only hotel in the vicinity of the site where the old lodge was taken. Being so remote, the hotel makes little profit. A strong man, but timid. Chico Carreta, a young man well versed in the legends of the site, works as a guide as an account of his English ability. Engaged to be married to Etista. They gave you the option to select the stone idol.
Well, it make me think, like, how far afield can you take some of these cases? Like, just have Layton be like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
That's a very good question.
A young girl from Carreta's village works at the hotel. Being fluent in English, she thought Carreta. The pair are engaged to be married. Well... Let's go with the... I'm gonna go with my gut feeling like the professor said. At least for now, until we find a little bit more evidence.
They've hit us!
Oh? What makes you think that?
Well, of all the suspects, she's the least murderous looking. And that's why I reckon she's dead guilty.
That was not my reasoning, but I'm glad to see Lucy has her own reasoning. True, but you can't assume people are innocent just because they don't look guilty. Well,
I know. I couldn't resist it.
well, anyway, let me tell you what I think. I think the culprit is... Okay. The guide.
Give over, that little lad.
Yes, let's see, I am... Okay.
Huh.
95.1% sure. I very much like to interview Mr. Corrett in person. I wonder where we can find him.
Might take us a while to track him down. What with them living in the middle of the jungle, eh? I'll just bob out and see what I can do, alright? Hey, Prof, we're dead lucky. Coretta's right here in town. It just so happens he's doing a spot of sightseeing.
Really? Uncannily convenient, but still, let's not waste the chance to call him in then.
Already done. He's on his way right now.
Good. Then let's quickly go over what we know about the man before he arrives.
He's an expert on the ancient side and speaks some English, so a good choice as the guide.
Yes, it seems English speakers are in short supply in the village where he comes from.
And did you know this, Prof? It looks like Coretta and that Batista lass are engaged to be married. They make a champion couple, they do.
Yes, they seem like a good match.
Shame he's a prime suspect, eh?
Show?
Yeah.
Would you boys careta for us?
Yeah, no problem.
Right. Let's get to the truth. Hello, you must be Mr. Chico Careta, are you?
Hola, you can call me Chico.
I'm Alfendi Layton. I'm an analytical investigator. Feel free to call me Al if it's easier for you.
No, I'm Lucy. I'm the Prof's assistant.
It's nice to meet you, Al and Lucy.
So, I hear you've come over to do some sightseeing.
Mariana, she tell it to me that I come here. It's very nice.
Well, we're very sorry to call you in like this and mess up your holiday. Oh,
A holiday.
that actually scared me a little bit.
It's no problema.
Chico Careta means mask head, by the way.
Mm-hmm. And Mariana?
But it's just a name.
Oh, no, that her last name.
Well, what's up with the mask?
It's my happy face.
It makes him sound different and all that with that thing on.
Hey, amigos, you want a gift? I buy these cookies just before. It's for you.
Oh, thanks very much. Very kind of you. Is this for mashing? It's tea, not bickies. See, it's right here on the box in massive letters.
Oh no, I make mistake.
Another mask. How many of these things you have got?
Am I correct in thinking, Miss Careta, that while your spoken English is excellent, you can read or write?
Interesting. I speak. It's good, no? I understand you. You understand me, see?
That kinda looks like the mask Eustace uses to scare Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Booga, 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 booga.
Aye, it's wonderful. That is not to get excited about.
So, let's get down to business, shall we? We're investigating the murder of Dr. Archaeology, as I'm sure you're aware. We would very much appreciate your assistance in the matter, Mr. Carreta. Would you be willing to help?
Sí, I help you muchos.
Excellent. So let's start by examining the corpse and the murder weapon, shall we?
Aye, the walking corpse. That's the real mystery here.
And there's the hot tour to consider, of course. Somehow the victim was killed in the room locked from within.
It's not the work of humans, it's the work of the Diablo.
Keep your scary ideas to yourself, please, Mr. Carrera.
Fascinating theory.
Oh, come on, Prof.
Right, well then, let's start our investigation of the scene. Oh, we have plenty of deductions to choose from the get-go. So, where do you want to start? I guess the murder weapon. I've explained all these already, but just in case it wasn't clear, I want you to find the murder weapon.
See, of course you find the killing weapon first of all things. See.
I know that.
Well, could it be the big axe on his head?
It's a bit far-fetched. Well, it's this axe here. That's your murder weapon.
It's very easy to see, no?
Indeed, after all, it's still lodged in the man's skull.
Alright, pardon me for stating the obvious.
You know, I see this axe before somewhere. See, somewhere near the hut.
The chopping block.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps the killer picked up the axe from nearby. See if you can figure out where it might have come from, Lucy. Where did the weapon come from? Right there.
What's an axe used for? Splitting wood, of course.
Yes, an axe wouldn't have been out of place here.
See, is here where the axe was before. I many times got in the wood while Mariana, she's talking with me.
So the killer must have grabbed the axe from here before heading into the hut then, eh?
See, it's like that.
So, would anyone have access to the axe then?
See, of course. Everyone working in this place must take their turns to cut up the wood.
Doesn't tell us a fat lot then, does it, eh?
No, perhaps not. Okay, let's turn our attention to something else then. Locked from inside, or let's. We had some in the murder weapon. Let's head straight to the corpse itself. Now let's examine the body.
Body that moved even though we're dead, you mean?
It's a Diablo who killed this man. It's a Diablo who made the man dead walking.
No, I still can't believe it.
Let's see what our investigation uncovers. Come on, Lucy, let's examine the body.
Well, this is it. The walking corpse.
Yes, a green side. The edge still lodged in his skull. Rather deeply than that.
Yeah, no. Is that very quick this way, no? See, I think so.
I do not enjoy the fact that you pulled a happy mask to say that.
Yeah.
It's no mathing matter, Mr. Careta.
I like how she says, yeah, I can't laugh. I saw that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
The question is, did the corpse really move or not? Is there any evidence to suggest that it did? The blood stain.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one.
Well, there's this blood stain here, look. It's like the body were dragged across the floor. Or dragged itself.
It's certainly hard to deny that the body did indeed move from this chair after death occurred. Now we must ascertain whether it moved by itself or whether somebody moved it.
It's the Diablo who moves the dead, senor. Is punishment of the gods.
That no can't move about. That'd be too frightening to contemplate.
There's no point in widely speculating about what happened. Let's simply continue our investigations. Locked from inside. When the hotel proprietor and Miss Batista came running to the hut, they found the door locked. Yet, when Mr. Sasukasa broke the door down and went inside, the killer was nowhere to be seen.
How did he or she pull that one off then, eh?
Maybe it passes through the walls? Or it makes itself minuscule and squeezes through the bars of the window.
Minuscule, that would be. Just in case.
Both rather far-out ideas, thank you, Mr. Careta. We're looking for something actually based in reality, I think.
Is the Diablo, this killer, is not worried about reality?
Let's take the possibilities one by one. We'll start by examining in the window, shall we, Lucy? The window with the iron bars. That one.
It's just one window in the hut, but these iron bars on it.
No. There's no way someone could have gone through here.
But if you are a Diablo and you make yourself like a minuscule stone figure, then it's possible, see?
So you're shifting the blame to the stone statue now. Seemingly.
That's set on it.
No, it was a human who committed this heinous crime. But I agree, he didn't have the devil in his heart. So next, we must examine the door. Perhaps there's a trick that allows it to be opened without the key.
Right you are, Prof. Let's have a look.
I get the feeling that screw and the hinges are gonna come into play right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough looking door, this.
There's something rather odd about this door.
Oh? What's that, Prof?
Never mind for now. It looks like the door was definitely locked. There can be no question of that.
Could there have been a duplicate key, though?
It's a very special lock. It's not possible to make the duplicate key. Senor Sasukasa, he is always telling us it is so. It's something he is very proud of.
And that one and only key was found inside the hut.
I think we'd best take a look at that key, don't you?
A good idea, yes. Do you think that you can find the key to the hut, Lucy?
Leave it to me, Prof.
I think it was, yeah, it was in the victim's pocket. Right there.
Over here, Prof. I found it. The key to the hut.
The victim's pocket was it? Very interesting.
I don't suppose the killer could have gotten the key back from old Lodgy's, pocket from outside after locking up.
See, if the killer is Diablo.
What's up, Prof?
I just noticed that the sprite and me are doing the same pose.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Sure.
The quintessential detective thinking pose.
Indeed. Although I should probably tie my hair back if I really want to look a little bit closer to him. Something that caught my eye when we examined the door before, there's something peculiar about it.
Peculiar? What?
There's something about the hut door that's quite different from the other doors. The hinges.
Hey, Prof. There's a screw missing from one of the hinges here.
That's not the only peculiarity. The hinges themselves are unusual. That's what's been making it stand out to me.
Really? What's funny about them?
It's normal to fit the hinges on the inside door. Think about a normal house. If the hinges were fitted on the outside, it would cause problems, wouldn't it? You can see why, presumably. The door could be removed. That's the one. That's why the hinges are on the inside of the door.
Someone on the outside of this door could have opened it by removing the hinges.
Exactly. No matter how unusual the lock is, simply by removing the hinges, anyone could get inside with ease.
So what you're saying is...
The hut wasn't necessarily the impenetrable fortress we've been led to believe it was.
So we've cracked it.
I not realize something like this is possible. Increíble.
It's a little too soon for celebrations, Lucy. We need some evidence that the door really was removed in that way, and that's where the screw comes into place. Look for the missing screw that will likely tell us something.
Nope. I've got the missing screw right here.
Over there. We can quite literally see it from here.
Here's that screw, Prof.
So it was around here that as we suspected. Good work, Lucy. But it's rather more grimy than I expected. Perhaps...
Perhaps what?
Never mind. Let's have forensics check it out for us.
I'll get it over to them straight away.
Good. We'll continue investigating the scene while we wait for the results.
Still no closer to figuring out how the corpse went walking, though, are we?
No. And that dentalizing mystery would seem to be the key to this whole incident.
It's proof that the Diablo, it is coming here for us.
Give over, it's no such thing.
Still, We have gleaned some very important information.
The hinges. I can't wait for forensics to get back to us with their report.
I think you are wrong. Because it's the Diablo who makes this man dead.
No, it weren't. It were a human that's done this, like you or I.
Why don't we consider the motive for the crime while we're waiting for forensics to get back on to us?
Motive?
Yes, there's a very obvious reason for this murder. The stone idol.
Okay, let me figure out then. Let's see now. The motive.
There was a reason why Ology was murdered. The crime had a clear motive. There's evidence here that points to it, and that's what we're looking for. First of all, I want to direct everyone here's attention to the crates. We know the idol was in crate C.
Correct.
This crate here is empty. Killer must have stolen whatever was inside.
And what do you think was inside that crate? The notes on the table. That's what told us what was in those. There you go, Stone Idol, Crate C.
Why, where the stone idol in there? That's what were in the crates.
In other words, Ology was murdered so the killer could steal the Stone Idol. Or from their perspective, get it back.
No, it's not like this. What you say? The Diablo in the stone figure, it breaks out from this crate itself. And then it kills Senor Archie. Because the Senor, he trespassed in this ancient place. For this, he is punished by the gods.
That thing was made of stone. It couldn't move on its own, you chump.
No, the stone Diablo, it kills the Senor. See, Senor Archie, his life is taken by the stone figure.
There's no talking from this. There's no talking to some folk, is there?
I was intending to wait until the report came back from forensics, but maybe we'll do things differently.
What do you mean by that?
I think it's time to demonstrate that the killer in this case was very definitely human. Over to you, Lucy. Already? Wait up.
Oh boy. I mean, I'm not complaining.
Meaning, I was just about to say. I will not complain to my theme song being played. Yes, I have now designated that this song right here in this video game shall be my theme song. Many thanks, Turbo. The perpetrator of this crime, who killed Archaeology and stole the stone idol, could not have been a demon. No, the killer is human, but a human that possessed the heart of a demon.
It's not possible. The killer cannot be human. It's not making sense. It's impossible. This senor, he must be killed by the Diablo. It's the only way.
Getting more and more worked up, Prof. He's cracking.
He's certainly determined to make us believe that it was work of a demon.
It's not what I want you to believe. It's what you must believe, because it's the truth. The stone figure with the Diablo inside, it breaks out from with this wooden box, it kills Senor Archie and it escapes through the window. Even Senor Archie says it's Diablo, no? He shouts it in the telephone.
I think that is what Mr. Stina said in her statement as it happens.
I think you'll find that Cry was the killer's impersonator in Doctorology. A simple explanation of the intercom by the door will make that immediately clear, Lucy. Would you?
This intercom here, Prof. This is the only way to contact the front desk from within the hut, eh?
Yes, and if Doctorology had indeed screamed for help in this intercom, something would have been amiss. Do you know what that is? Prints. The prints have been wiped off. That's the one.
They had a very good reason to do it, too.
We're starting to do some damage here.
It's because the fingerprint's been wiped off, isn't it, eh? Ology hardly had wiped his own prints if he in the middle of being attacked by a demon.
I surely no demon will be concerned with wiping the victim's fingerprints away.
I see nothing.
Now, it's pretty plain to see. The screen daddy and recall were the killer impersonating Dr. Ology. Whoever it were, knew he wouldn't be found out by an accident of the poor sound quality.
And that's not all. There's evidence on the scene that contradicts the possibility that the demon broke out of the crate itself. Do you know what that evidence is? Crate number C is not the only one that was open. It's the only one that was empty. All three of them were open. 3 crates were open. That's the one. Good.
Star Rider broke itself out of the crate it was locked in. And how come there's 3 crates with the lids off, eh?
It's because, see, because the force, it is so much.
I don't think so. I think the killer didn't know what was inside each crate. So he opened the crates one by one until he located the stone idol.
Maybe the Diablo, it is making a person do these things for it.
You won't just let this Diablo thing go, will you?
Demons like that of which you speak of do not exist. What do exist are humans with demons in their hearts. Who has the demonic heart of in this case, Lucy? Why don't you enlighten us? There we go. There we go. Chico Carreto. El diablo está en tu corazón.
Por eso siempre estaban usando máscaras.
Ology's killer were you, Mr. Corredo.
Muchacha, it's hurt me very much you say this. If it's true and someone is taking the stone figure, why you think it's me? You have something evidence that I am the killer?
Certainly we do. Along with the other piece of evidence, the 3 crates opened heavily implicates you in this crime. With that additional evidence, the truth is blindingly obvious.
Eh? Is it?
Let me give you a hand. It has to do with the biscuits that you brought us as a gift, Mr. Careta. fingerprints.
Which crate contained the stone idol were written plain as day on the open page. But despite that, the killer opened 3 of them before he got to that crate over there with the idol in it. In other words, the killer can't read. And that, Mr. Caretta, points the figure pretty well straight at you.
We found your fingerprints all over the notebook, so we know without question that you saw what was written in it. But since you can't read, it didn't help you. You were none the wiser as to the location of the idol. The music has vanished.
See, it's true.
Eh? You're fessing up, just like that.
You, Senor Layton, and you, muchacha, you are very clever.
You admit to the crime?
See, I killed the senor. I put the axe between his eyes.
Well, how could you do something that grim? How?
Because Senor Archie, he said he'd take the stone figure away. Even I gave him the special liquor from my people. He no listen to what I say. Is then, when I no know what to do, I hear the voice.
A voice?
See, the voice of the Diablo.
Here we go again.
I give you my power. Kill the one who trespass in my temple, it say. So I do what the voice tell me. I leave the door of the hut locked, and I pass through the halls to no one be there no more. It's the power of the Diablo in me.
If over, you can't pass through walls. That just didn't happen.
See, and the way the dead senor, he moved, is the Diablo as well. Big Senor Sasukasa, he ran away shaking and screaming like a muchacha. It's very funny.
So we had a confession, but we still need to explain how this happened. What you describe is impossible.
No, it's not possible to explain these things if you don't believe in this Diablo.
Aye, it is. You could have taken the door off the hinges and...
The phone.
It's the telephone for you.
I bet it'll be forensics.
Huh.
That was forensics, Prof, with their report. They'd been over the hot door with a fine-tooth comb, they said. But there's no way the hinges could have been tampered with, apparently. They had adhesive on.
I see.
Apparently the owner saw a screw missing a few days earlier, so he drowned the hinges in glue. Mrs. Skoska's statement given a statement to that effect now.
Oh.
So, does that mean it can't have been Mr. Caretta who's done it then?
See? No, see? So, it's okay if I leave now? I still no see the Buckingham Palace. And I have to buy gifts for Mariana and everyone in my village.
You're happy to just let him go like that, are you, Prof?
Don't worry. We'll have a man on him. In any case, we can't detain him until we've solved the mystery.
Aye, Can't pin it on him while he's going on about this demon doing it, eh? No, we've got to get to the bottom of this one.
Yes, there are 2 remaining points we can't explain. How could it manage to disappear from the locked room? And how, as we've been led to believe, the corpse came back to life? So, it's back to the crime scene, Lucy, until we find some answers.
Alright, yeah, but thank you for having me. I'm gonna head to bed.
Of course, take a rest.
Do you have a good night, Riz? Thanks for
thank you.
joining.
You take care.
You have a good night too, Show.
Okay. Shall we swap roles once again, Show?
Let's do it. So, where do we start?
Let's start with the walking corpse. For sure.
I agree. It seems too incredible to believe, but there are 2 witnesses who saw the corpse lunge forward.
Were really a demon at work, do you think?
No, that can't be. It was an elaborate illusion, I'm sure.
Aye, that's gotta be it. An illusion.
And the person behind the illusion will almost certainly have left a trail of evidence, no matter how small.
And that's what we got to find, right, Prof? Yes. I am concerned about the damage that was done to the rafters.
Mm-hmm. Because if this whole wall walking stuff is as real as it says, then yeah, they would have to hook it up to something to make it work.
Exactly.
That certainly points to the sort of illusion I'm thinking of.
If I'm right, there should be another similar piece of evidence very nearby. And that would be rafter damage B. Right there. Here, Prof. What do you make of these nicks and the beams up here in rafters?
They look they were made of by a thin rope or wire of some sort. Yes, very suspicious.
The picture is already starting to clear up. And they just...
What do you think caused these notches like these then, Lucy?
the fishing equipment that we saw before.
Invisible fishing line.
Yes. There it is. The fishing tackle. Marvelous. It were the fishing line rubbing on the beam that made the notches.
I've come to the same conclusion. Somebody threaded the line over the beams and then pulled them with considerable force. And there must have been something heavy on the other side of the line to counteract the force of the pull.
The corpse.
The walking corpse. And of course, we all know what that was, don't we, Lucy?
Easy. Well, it were the body tied to the end of the line, weren't it? What else?
Indeed. The fishing line passed over the rafters and was tied to the corpse. That explains how the killer made something spectacular appear to happen, which was, of course...
Made the body move. That's the one. By tying the fishing line to Ology's dead body and giving it a good tug at just the right time, the killer made it look like the fellow moved even though he were dead.
Correct, which solves the mystery of the walking corpse.
Caught a huge fish. Goodness gracious, if only that fishing line were used for fishing. It was used for
Right.
something much more malicious.
Curator claimed that he was passing straight through the hut walls using some demonic power. But we all know that such things do not exist.
Maybe not, but the door and window are off the table now. So, just how did the lad do it then?
Well, if the hut was genuinely locked from the inside, it leaves only one possible conclusion.
He hid himself in the hut, probably.
Mm-hmm.
He hid himself inside the hut. There we go. Exactly what I was thinking.
Damn, you're good at this.
Many thanks. After he did all in, Carita must have hid himself somewhere inside the hut.
Very good, Lucy. I've come to the exact same conclusion.
Hey, that must be it. But where could have been hidden in such a tiny place as that, eh?
That's the key question now. Perhaps we could identify some traces of evidence that show where Curator is hiding, do you think?
Let's see. Oh. Smoke on the place is a bit out of shape. I suppose it's related to where Karina hid himself, eh?
Sorry about that.
No worries.
It is an unusual shape, you're right. It looks like something must have been in the way of... It looks like something must have been in the way of whatever spilled. So let's try to think of what might have made the spillage take this kind of shape.
The science. It must have been one of these big signs. It must have been put here and got in the way of whatever split.
Judging by the size and shape, though, none of them could have stood up alone. They would have been... they would have been resting on something. Any ideas, Lucy?
The coat hook. That's the one. The sign must have been resting on the coat hook. In that position, it would have been in the way of the liquor that spilled, making the stain take a peculiar shape.
And such a large sign would be perfectly big enough to hide a person from view.
So that's that then. Careta were in the hut the whole time, hiding behind this sign, eh?
Let's have a think about when the liquor could have been spilled before we draw any conclusions.
Scaring the flies indicates the liquor was split. I say, well, the dead body just got up and lashed towards us and knocked over the bottle on the table, so I know it was not an illusion. That's the one. It must have been when the dead fellow moved. It must have knocked over the liquor.
That's what I had concluded.
We got everything we needed.
Which tells us that the sign must have been propped up on the hook point when the corpse moved.
Then someone must have put the sign back where it went after that happened.
Precisely. The sign is the answer to the mystery of how the hut was locked from the inside.
This is it. Good job, Sean.
Wow. Same to you. You're the brains of this operation. Thank you.
Many thanks. But you're making it seem much more cinematic.
Oh, thank you.
It's usually there's no background music when you're actually solving a crime scene.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Now we've explained how the door were locked from the inside and how the body moved if it were dead.
Yes. And Kareta admitted himself that he killed Ology.
Great work, Yvette. Thank you very much, everybody.
There's no way he can talk his way out of it now.
Let's do it. So it looks like we got this one, solved this one without getting all, worked up.
Yes.
Well, that's a bonus. Right, time to get Karita back then, eh? Play my music, yes.
Now we have all the evidence we need to prove Kareta is guilty. We'll pin him down properly this time.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Born ready.
Wait, if we're gonna do this, let's do this right.
There you go. Ooh, all right. Good. So, how was your excursion to Buckingham Palace? Oh yeah.
It's not the season to see inside, they say. It's big problem for me. Mariana, she is looking forward to my pictures. I don't want to make her sad, is why I climb over the fence. But the policia, he not like this. He brings me back to you.
But yeah, bruv, you're right to stick a tail on him.
It seems so, yes.
You don't need me. If it's okay, I'd like to see more of your beautiful city.
We didn't need you for your somewhere, Mr. Katarai. You see, we figured out how you did it.
But I tell you already. I kill Senior Loki with the axe, and then I am disappear into the wall.
I'm afraid that can't be. Oh, sorry, that's it.
Oh, you're good? I'm afraid that can't be. Humans cannot simply pass through walls.
If it's not true, how can it be, Senor LAYTON?
Allow me to take you through the events of that night one step at a time. It was your fake cry for help over the intercom that brought Mr. Sasuke and Miss Atista to the hut.
When they got there, they found the door were locked. There can be no question about that.
Absolutely. And the one and only copyable key was in the victim's pocket. So, Mr. Sasukasa left with no choice but to break down the door to gain entry to the hut. Inside, he found only the grim corpse of Archeologi and no sign of the killer.
See, it's like this. Because I am already passing to the walls and leaving this palace.
I don't believe that's the truth. I believe the perpetrator of this crime was still inside the hut. Lucy, would you care to tell Mr. Kareta exactly where in the hut the culprit was?
In the corner of the hut.
As or like we like to say,
En la esquina!
En la esquina, indeed.
en la esquina.
There we go. It's time to do some damage here.
No, go ahead.
No, go for it. I want to hear what you wanted to say.
I was just gonna say his name should be Señor Mentiroso.
Oh. ¿Verdad que sí? The killer were hiding in a corner of the room.
Hey, muchacha! You no listen when the señor, he say what he saw inside the hut, huh? He says no one inside but this corpse. No one! Nada!
That's not quite right. Mr. Sasukasa said that he did not see the killer in the room.
But though we failed to see the killer was in fact there inside. But thanks to a certain obstruction, he was hidden from view.
The signs. Hi, an obstruction in the form of... The signs. That's the one.
I saw the signs.
It were a whooping great sign. You propped the thing up against that cut hook on the wall and made yourself a nice little hidey hole.
And Mr. Sasukasa's statement says he was sure no one else was in the hut because there was nowhere to hide.
Plus, he was drunk.
But it's precisely this preconception that meant he wasn't even looking for you. What you say is just a guess, senor. You make up stories. It's not possible to confirm this is what you say. I beg to differ. You were definitely hiding in the hut when Mr. Sasukasa and Miss Atesta came in. We have a piece of evidence and a statement that prove it. Lucy, would you do the honors?
The liquor. That's the one.
SOS.
And the statement from Mariana. There we go.
No mames, careta. Oh, hi, Ribbon.
Hello.
Hey, Raven. You're out just in time.
Oh. Ooh. This looks like an interesting predicament you have found yourselves in.
Indeed. Actually, let's make this fun, shall we? How's that?
That works, thank you.
There we go. Let's continue.
Yes.
Hey, it's the liquor that spilled on the floor that proves it. The only way it could have made a straight line like that is if the sign were stood in the way when it split.
And Miss Atesta's statement confirms that the liquor was knocked over when the corpse lunged forward. That proves the sign was propped up against the coat hook when she and Mr. Sasukasa burst into the hut. See, so, there's no way to say someone be caught behind the sign just because he's there. Can you prove this?
If we can. Oh, you cheeky so-and-so.
And this means the corpse, we know it moves, see? Or the liquor is not gonna spill. It's only the Diablo can make the corpses move. If that's your rebuttal, allow us to dispel the myth of the walking corpse now.
The fish and tackle.
Lucy, tell Mr. Creator what the killer used to give the illusion of the corpse coming back to life.
There it is. That's the one. Almost there. The killer tied some fishing line to old Logi's dead body. But given the attack from the other side of the room, it pulled the corpse up off the chair and made it lunge forwards.
No, you see the fishing lines if they tied to the dead senor. You see them, and you know it's a trick.
Not necessarily.
So why did Lewis notice?
He looked around the hut, but there was nobody inside except Dr. Ology. It was dark, but there was nowhere to hide in
Nothing.
there. There you go. Mr. Sasukasa said in his statement that it were dark inside the hut.
Thin, translucent fishing line in a dark room,
and a corpse with an axe lodged in its skull. Faced with such a shocking spectacle, it would be very easy to miss the clear, thin lines.
You only imagine what you want. There's no evidence for this, what you say.
Este cabroncito.
Indeed. Now, we have evidence, alright? Ah. There's snakes made of fishing line and rafters on the hut.
And by considering the position of the notches, we can infer where the killer was standing to pull the line.
To give you context, Raven, this killer tried to make it look like the killer came to life and that it was all a demon. It was all fishermen, it was all a trick.
This is at the point where we rip the mask off and they say, "You damn meddling kids."
Pretty much.
So you see, we know the killer's location was
Corner of the hut.
in la esquina.
Following the line from the body over the beams where the nicks are, you get the corner of the hut. The same corner that were hidden from view behind the sign that were resting on the cut hook. I think that's the professor.
Oh, that's me. Okay, I couldn't tell the arrow. It's
Yeah.
compelling proof that the killer, in other words, you, Mr. Curator, was hiding there behind the sign.
See, I just do it like it is telling me to.
Like you were told.
See, I hear it. The voice of the Diablo.
Uh-oh.
He's telling me if I do everything like she tell me, it's all gonna be okay.
She?
It was Mariana.
Oh, no way!
I was right.
Holy shit.
Oh, I heard just about enough of this Diablo mumbo jumbo.
It's no mumbo jumbo. It's true. I hear the voice of the Diablo.
This is taking too long. I can't hold it.
I think Layton is about to.
Well.
Prof.
Oh, I believe you, Curator.
Oh, cracky, here we go again.
Demons are real and all around us.
You picked a fine time to turn up and start prowling.
You don't know, Lucy. Carefully led, the man can be a crazed killer. Yet without direction, he's nothing. Only a puppet.
Puppet? You mean marionetta? Who you say is marionetta?
I'm talking about you. You steal and kill. You steal and even kill. All because of this demon's voice.
See, we must listen to the Diablo. If not, it's gonna make curse on our village.
Idiot. Demons are illusions, living in the minds of the weak. Illusions have no powers to curse.
First you say demons exist, then you say they're illusions. Which is the proof? Make up your mind.
Never mind, Lucy. You obviously failed to understand. There's just one point we need to make clear. This Diablo's voice whispering in your ear, Curator, that was most certainly no demon. It was a human. A human that could see there was a demon inside you already. A human that knew just a suggestive murmur to that inner demon of yours could persuade you to slay your emoji. It's no human! It's Diablo! Surely you could see who it was now, Lucy. Who was the voice of the demon that spoke to Curator?
Let's do it.
Oh man, not the cutie pie. No!
Dun, 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 dun.
That's the one.
Era la marioneta. He's just trying to protect her.
It were Miss Etista, weren't it? The one who the demon really was. She knew you better than anyone, didn't she, Mr. Careta? She were behind the whole thing.
No! It's no posible! The voice of the Diablo is not Mariana! Oh, but it was. It was a taster on the other end of the intercom listening to you faking Ologi's cries for help. See, it's true. I called to the hotel to make them come for Senor Ologi. It's Mariana who is picking up the other end, but I don't know this. It's only by chance. You say the sound quality on the intercom is poor. Yet you instantly recognize the person you were speaking to as a taster. Sí, es normal, no me novia. We're gonna be marrying together. Oh, I know. So you think she could tell the difference between her fiancé and Quinganjigarian? Your two voices could have been very different. Very different indeed. See, it's different, but I am making an imitation of the senor. Tell me, Curator, why are you here? Why England? Why now? It's because Mariana, she... Oh, yes, of course. Mariana. She suggested you come, didn't she? She suggested it just when the investigation into the murder was being reopened. It's by chance! It's only by chance! You've seen my little crime scene reconstruction toy, haven't you? Collecting the data for it is a pain. It takes a great deal of time at the original scene of the crime. There would have been a lot of activity. It would have been quite impossible for Sasukasa's hotel staff not to get wind of what was going on. It's not Mariana. It's not her. She has nothing in this crime. Nada.
Steady on, bro. He's getting a bit...
What? Something wrong? Somehow your voice isn't quite in line with the bravado of your masks anymore. Cállate! Quiet!
That's enough, bro.
You know it's true! You even blurted it out yourself when we unraveled all of your little tricks! If you do everything like she tells me, you said. No. No, no. Please, no! You know the truth. You know for some time. The demon's voice you heard was the voice of your fiancée, Mariana Pista! She used you like a pawn in her devilish games.
Stop it now, Prof. Come on.
Quiet, Lucy! Curses. I was just about to. Well, this was just getting interesting.
Marvelous. Layton,
Yes.
control yourself.
Holy shit, man. Layton is scary.
Yeah.
How scary is this person here?
Well, would you like to voice this character, Raven?
I mean, they got a big nose like a bird, so.
I guess so. Excellent
Alright.
voice work show? Oh, absolutely.
The guy is a consummate professional, I swear.
Thank you.
Is the prof okay?
Yeah, he'll be alright. Miss Sage looking after him. I reckon he'll wake up before long.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
that is
awesome.
perfect.
That's good, Raven.
I ain't that worried.
No sense worrying, Lacey. Nothing we can do. Anyway, don't you want to know what happened with the case?
Pretty much, I'm here to solve the cases, and my friends are here to make it more theatrical. I am no voice actress by any means. Oh, I don't know. I should probably be focusing on minding the prop, but do I ever?
I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. Well, that's Carita first off.
Oh, God, my accent is breaking.
The bloke's not his fruitcake, so he ain't been about a lot of help with the investigation.
I bet.
Getting any new info out of him's about as likely as me getting a promotion.
You
He's gonna be mopping all day long.
Pardon.
So,
I disagree with you. Just wanted to say that.
What is it?
You understand. I actually think you read your lines quite well, actually. You understand the subtleties behind it all. Like, that's why I think you're better than you think you are.
We're all our own worst critic, I tell you what.
Mm-hmm. Amen to that, brother.
Well,
Anyway,
well,
I'll take that compliment. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
well, the local law tried finding her to bring her in for questioning. But she was long gone, taking all her belongings and upped it.
Oh,
I wonder I'm betting she were planning that from the start.
Yeah, maybe. But that ain't all, you know. Turns out Atista, oh god, Atista, wasn't a real name at all. No one knows nothing about her. She's a total enigma.
Hey, Boba, really?
Oh yeah. She only showed up in the village here about half a year ago.
There were me, thinking that she and Carita must have been childhood sweethearts or something. Hang on. So, are you saying Carita's only been learning English for 6 months?
Suppose it must have been, yeah. That's some kind of black magic in it, suffer.
What's become of the stone idol?
They ain't found it, have they? Batista must have made off with it.
I don't know. The case is buttoned up, but now it's fixed.
That's just how it goes sometimes, love. Anyway, best be getting back to work, I suppose.
Oh,
Time to go mop the floor then.
I wonder how the prof's getting on. Still, I don't suppose he'd thank me for disturbing him just to ask him how he is.
Oh, I'm back. I mean, oh yeah, just one more thing.
Oh? Why, Dusty, you finally left out of me.
My bruv's in the clear now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he said thanks and that. Will you pass it on to Al?
Will do. For context, his brother was the main suspect at the beginning of the case.
oh wow.
Of course I will. I'll go and tell him right now.
Right then, back to mopping.
And with that, another case has been solved.
Excellent.
We are.
Man, that got really scary. He
it-
just gets scarier and scarier.
He's the final one.
I have. So, like, here's the thing. I have no context for this because I've never played any of these games before. I've always been more of a Ace Attorney
Oh,
person.
don't you worry. This is a standalone game.
Exactly.
But from what I'm picking up, the normal Professor Layton is like a very like nice dude.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is like the total opposite.
He's much more shady than our Layton. There's much more mystery to him. And this dark side of his is definitely an enigma so far.
Yeah. Like he's like one of the most visceral games in the series. Like people are dead and in graphic ways.
Indeed.
And Layton's character is just I mean,
Not having any of it.
yeah, like I don't know. It's very interesting, and what terrifies me about, like you mentioned, Yvette, how he's the final case. A person this brilliant, able to have amazing deductions and able to figure things out so quickly, who's obsessed with the darker side of human nature, for him to be the final person to go up against, that is a terrifying thing to think about.
And to think it's the only 5-star case.
So I have to ask. So basically, this person, the suspect, murdered the victim and then strung them up with fishing line in order to make it look like they came back to life.
Yes, to make it look
Weekend at
supernatural.
Bernie style.
Raven.
Woo!
He cleaved his head with an axe right between the eyes.
God!
And they do show you the corpse.
Yes, it is brutal.
Well, I appreciate a game that has guts, as Serval says.
Indeed.
Yeah. Vet, you know what I'm really happy about?
What is it?
Besides being able to have time to do this with you, of course, we have now discerned your theme song. It's like
I guess so, yeah.
it's so perfect. It's so perfect.
Just this wonderful smooth jazz.
This entire soundtrack could be, but the investigation music in particular, it's
You know, this is of the same. I want to say it's the same style Persona 5, but I have to flip that because this game came out 3 years before Persona 5, so it's more like it's just that nice smooth jazz and electric pianos. It's just
Actually,
it just makes you want to have a nice cup of coffee.
Oh, what's up?
I actually did purchase the soundtrack, so allow me to play the song.
Woo!
Oh,
Yes.
go ahead. Please do.
That.
There it is.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for the word.
If you don't mind me asking you that, so far, what has been? Is there a particular aspect about this game so far that you happen to like the most?
It's less reliant on puzzles and more into the storytelling fused with the mystery solving. I love it. This might be, when it comes to games where it tackles investigating a crime scene, you truly do feel like a detective. You are supposed to see everything in detail, rotating around and interacting with every single piece of evidence, relevant or not. It's linear, but how you go about investigating every single piece is up to you. And I really appreciate that. It truly is a perfect detective game. And the interactions between Lucy and Layton here are priceless, because they're not just surrogates of just Luke and Layton from the main series. They are their own characters, and I truly appreciate that. But yeah, when it comes to the mechanics and just the interrogations with the character, it's a much more streamlined experience because you're not traveling to these places, you know. But they're very smart in the way they handle things to make you experience those places without even being there. You could justify it's just a limitation of the technology of this being a mobile game, but still, they're very smart with their limitations. They are very smart with how they handle it, and they still manage to deliver a detective experience that has nothing to envy to other Layton games or even Ace Attorney or to even any other detective games. It's really good. It's really enjoyable. And what to say
Very
about
much its own thing.
Exactly. I've been loving every second of this. It's a fantastic experience, and I cannot wait to continue putting my detective skills to the test.
You are damn good at what you do. I can confirm.
Thank you very much.
How could I get that far in Ace Attorney Investigations 2 without you, right?
I'm just giving you a hand when you need it, my friend. This is your journey. I am there to give you a hand. I'm there to be the Layton to your look, in a way.
Yeah.
But hey, I hope everyone here is enjoying the ride so far, because I sure as hell am, as they say.
Most definitely.
Hell yeah. Perfect. Without further ado, my friends, that's gonna be it for now. I'm liking this 2 cases per episode dynamic that we got going on right now. That is gonna get a little bit awkward probably once we get to the because we have an uneven number of cases left. 5 to be specific. We have a 3-star case, 4, 2, 3, and finally 5. Final
I
one.
like how the penultimate doesn't say ham and cheese, yet ham and cheese. That's very funny.
Pretty appropriate, isn't it?
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
How appropriate that one of your favorite games happens to have you and your sister's favorite comfort foods.
Exactly, and I'm gonna mention this right now. After we're done with this game, we are gonna play the game that we're gonna play after we're done with this one, because since we are in a Layton spin-off kick recently, as they say, we're gonna play Layton Catriel and the Millionaire's Conspiracy, which is the Layton starring Layton's daughter.
Whoa, he got 2 kids?
Yes, and each of them got a different
Damn.
spin-off.
Oh, I don't know, Layton.
Well, this Layton got a game that's stuck in mobile game hell, if you want to call it. Catriel got her own game 3 times because that game has been ported to the Switch and mobile platforms as well, and her own anime.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's kind of sad that Lefany kind of got forgotten while Catriel pretty much took his place as Layton's offspring character.
Well, given what we've seen so far of him, ironically, maybe for the best in a way, given how dangerous he can be.
I guess we'll see. My man's got busy, says Mist.
Yeah, Professor Layton sure did.
Let's just say that, wait. That must have happened before Claire, unfortunately, passed away. But, anyway. Without further ado, that's gonna be it for now.
Don't waste any time, Luke.
A true gentleman wastes no time, it seems.
Exactly.
But anyway. It is, as they call it, shameless plug-in time. So, we're gonna start with you, Raven, my friend on my here shoulder.
Oh. Hey, folks, it's me, a bird, a raven, flap, flap, flap.
I love this bird.
I should be streaming. I have not been able to because work has just been eating me alive. But hopefully, probably gonna do something this Saturday. Actually, I'll make myself do something this Saturday because I have been just putting it off. So, see you then. Yes. Nanaki, I do need to stream. It'll be fun.
Are you really gonna
Also-
disagree with the wolf lady?
No, she owns my soul. It's a binding contract.
Much wise. That is wise, my friend.
But anyway, as I always say, give this panda your monies. She needs it more than you do, and look at all the quality that she brings you. So, pay up.
Supporting your friends is the answer.
Always.
Marvelous even.
And then we have a show, of course.
Well, hello everybody. I stream mainly on Wednesdays and Saturdays so far. Anything in between is kind of random. Wednesdays, Ace Attorney Investigations 2 with yours truly on the left of your screen, Miss Yvette over there. We have been making excellent work on the final chapter of that game, and we're getting towards the climax of the final chapter of the entire game in and of itself. It got really real last night. Check out the VOD, because there was some peak voice acting between the both of us. I definitely screamed at the top of my lungs for a particular part. I'm so glad I live in a house where I don't have to worry about people filing noise complaints, because I can really get into character as a result. I love it. Saturday, if everything goes according to plan, hopefully, Mario Party with Botanic Sage and friends. We'll see how that goes, whether it's classic or Jamboree. We'll find out when we get there. And that's about it for me. Now, you can also see me on Yvette and her sister streams whenever I'm available at the very least. And yeah, come through for that. But as much as I appreciate any follows or subscribes or whatever for me, honestly, I would really appreciate it if you do the same for Yvette and her sisters. It would be greatly appreciated. Any support, you know, whether it's just showing up, if you want to give, feel free to do so. I would greatly appreciate it. They got big plans for this move coming up. I know Sperry won't fail to remind you all of that. So
Indeed.
Do so whenever you can. Every dollar would be immensely helpful if you're able to. So, yes, and Yvette and her sisters make incredible content, whether it's through their drawings or their animations or their streams in general. They are amazing at what they do. So please come through for that.
Much appreciated, my friend. Thank you, everybody, because that support means everything. It's been a blessing. Seriously. I appreciate all of you here, and this wouldn't be the same without all of you here, let me say. It's you truly make everything better. And I do mean that.
Thank you.
You're a blessing, Yvette. Much appreciated, Nanaki. Much appreciated, seriously. But yeah, as for plans for what we're gonna be doing streaming-wise on this channel, well, tomorrow, you're not gonna wanna miss tomorrow's streaming especially, because Colette is gonna finally finish Everhood 2. So, if you don't wanna miss the epic conclusion of that video game that Colette has been meaning to finally defeat once and for all, you're gonna wanna be there. I know she can do it.
Oh yeah.
That game has been giving you experiences for sure, and some struggles to be fair. But Colette is determined to put that game to rest finally once and for all. So you're not gonna wanna miss that, do you?
Nope, certainly not.
Especially because Raven is in that game, as you can see. Raven is prepared.
Yes! I am in that
Super
game.
prepared.
Oh yeah. And as for the next week, Colette is gonna stream on next Monday some more Shadow the Hedgehog. You'll be probably one more route and then the final story. Shadow the Hedgehog went pretty fast, didn't it? But then Max is gonna return to MonsterCon in Monster Tuesday. She was not feeling the greatest, unfortunately, last Tuesday, but she's okay now. And then Wednesday, more Ace investigations, if we don't finish it by then. In Show's channel, then more Mystery Room here with me on Thursday. So, that's gonna be it for now. And after that Friday, who knows what Colette is gonna have for all of you. She always likes to keep her surprises, well, a surprise. But not to sound redundant. But anyway, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you for watching. Many more surprises to come, so be prepared. You can join the Patreons up there if you wish to support us monetarily there. And there's also the Ko-fi, which is an alternative to supporting us there. You're not obligated to do it, but it's always appreciated. And of course, we have the Discord server in case you want to hang out with us and get notified whenever streams are happening, because we don't really use social media here for that. So if you don't want to miss the announcements, well, that's what the Discord is for. And that's gonna be it for now. Thank you for watching, everybody. It's been a pleasure to have you here in my office once again for more Layton Brothers Mystery Room. The investigation shall continue next week. So take care, everybody.
All right.
And I'll see you, Space Cowboy.
Bang.
Bang.
I just wanna fly high without a wing. I just wanna fly high without a wing. Watch a nigga shine light without the blink. Live a satisfied life without a thing. I'm a reject, I accept that. Disrespect back, get your head cracked. Try and get higher and I'm tired of lies and the setbacks. Shit, I'm on a new level. Fuck it like 2 levels. I don't do business with devils. Shine like a rich rapper bezels. Realize home of the heart is not where the squad is. That shit whatever. But we realize we're better together. I just wanna fly high without a wing. I just wanna fly high without a wing. Watch a nigga shine light without the blink. Live a satisfied life without a thing.